today I'm reviewing The Killing Game by J.S. Carroll. Now, this book is it. He dies, you die. A tense, gripping thriller you don't want to miss. And you really do not want to miss it. This is a 5-star, people. A 5-star. This book was an amazing page-turner. It was one of those that you've got to keep reading. You've got to know what's going to happen next. It was really, really good. I got sent a copy of this from the publisher via Net Galley. And basically, how can I summarize this for you? This one, it's a thriller. As you can imagine, you have the bad guy who basically he goes into this restaurant, which is a very particular restaurant. It's one that like the A-list elite celebrities go to, and the thing that's particular about this restaurant is the fact that it's designed for giving privacy to these celebrities and things, so there's no windows or anything in it. So basically the paparazzi, they can only follow them to the door, and then they go in, and then they can't be seen whilst they're having their meal and things. Now, this obviously adds an element to this big hostage situation that develops, because it means that the police and everyone else from the outside can't see in and see what's happening. They do, however, find out bits and pieces along the way. I don't want to give away too much, but let's just talk a little bit about like the main characters. Okay, so we have the bad guy. Okay, he's very cold-blooded. It's all very calculated and things. I don't want to give away too much about it, but he's one of those people. He's a really well-written bad guy, because despite all the really cold-hearted, not even thinking about it, kill people things that he does, you can't help but feel sorry for him at the same time at the end, which I think that makes an incredibly good bad guy, because if despite all of the bad stuff that he does you can still feel compassion and feel sorry for him, then that's a really well-written character. So anyway, so we have him. I don't want to give too much more away about why he does it, because it would give away too much of the story, but anyway, so there's him. Anyway, then we have our young actor. He's one of the big protagonists in this. He's inside, so he is one of the hostages, if you like, apart from he's not, because the bad guy doesn't know he's there. So anyway, so you've got this guy who's living kind of on nails there, obviously doesn't want to be found by the bad guy because he's pretty sure he'd be killed if he does. Then you've got people from the outside who are using him to get information about what's going on the inside and things, and then he's got his own little story and things as well. And he also has things going on with some of the hostages which are in there with the bad guy, which could tip the scales for him at any time. So again, he was a really well-written character. In fact, they were all really well-written characters. And then of course we have the hostages. Now, some of these hostages are extras, if you like. You have the people that have nothing to do with anything. You have the other people who are there. You kind of get to know a little bit about it, just enough that you actually care when they get killed. And then you have the big players, if you like, in it, who are other lead characters in the story. So anyway, it brings up lots of different questions and things as well whilst you're reading about it. You sort of think, oh, well, what would I do in that kind of situation? It brings out questions about society in general and the hierarchy, and all sorts of other things as well. But anyway, it's a really, really awesome book. And if you like thrillers and edge of your seat kind of writing with awesome characters, then you want to read this book, people. Go read it. It really is. It's possibly the best book I've read this year. I'm just going to throw that out there. It possibly is the best book I've read this year. This was a real page turner. Gonna say that again. It was a real page turner. So anyway, you do want to check that one out. Anyway, that's it for today. Hopefully I convinced you to read the book. I will definitely be checking out other books by the author. I know he writes under the name of James Carroll as well. So I'm going to be checking out those books as well, because if they're half as good as this one was, then they'll definitely be worth the read. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!